Good morning, my dear friends. This is Krishna Murthy, lecturer in English working at the Government Degree College for Women, WANAPARTHY. So, good morning, all of you. I invite you very happily to this video and audio class. And we have been talking about various items in English language. And today, we are so glad to have a discussion on vocabulary items. Of course, we talk about the various items of vocabulary, but today the topics are very, very interesting. And some of the topics, some people even they haven't even read about these topics. The topics are very interesting, and people who have a lot of love and energy to learn English language, they really celebrate these four topics in vocabulary. What are the four topics you might be knowing? So, portmanteau words, loan words, palindromes, collocations. Vocabulary is just like a big ocean. As you all know very well, one information will be explained or will be communicated by a person in different ways, depending on the situation, depending on the occasion. So the same information may be transferred to the listener. So by selecting, by choosing the right vocabulary, and it gives a lot of command over English language. So dear friends, since you're all young men and women, and it's nice for you, you have enough time to learn and to develop your zeal to learn English language. And I think you are going to make a festival about this one. I would like to say only one thing. I would like to just extend my assistance to you to provide certain knowledge regarding these language items, regarding these vocabulary items like portmanteau words, loan words, and palindromes, and of course collocations. So all these terms, they have been very popular in the present days. And the people who have got a lot of interest in English language, they're just very keen in using these items and making festival about this one as far as the communication is concerned. Just knowing only very plain words, you can't just make a very good communication. You can't be called a good communicator. What is the definition of a good communicator? A good communicator can pass on the information, can communicate ideas, but who is going to be a good communicator? A good communicator is one who presents his ideas and her ideas in a very beautiful manner, and the people who are the listeners, they just enjoy your speech, and that person is called a good communicator. So to make yourself as a good communicator in our English language, you have to learn certain language items, certain vocabulary items. And today the topics are portmanteau words and loan words, palindromes, and collocations. Let's see how these four items are going to enrich and add beauty to the language of English. And before learning these items and after learning these items, what is your interest before learning this one, after learning this one? How do you equip yourself with the new skills like portmanteau words, loan words, and palindromes, collocations? That you feel enchanted, after knowing all these the four terms, and you just even wonder also, are these the items in vocabulary? And we all always feel that vocabulary means only synonyms and antonyms. Sometimes, some people they think that homonyms and homographs and homophones only. And our imaginations sometimes is going to be limited and confined to certain things only. And vocabulary doesn't mean only simile, metaphor, hyperbole, and oxymoron, personification, irony. There are some other items are there. They are very, very, very clear, strange, and create a lot of interest in the lovers of English language. So let us go to the topic right now. The first item is portmanteau words. What exactly do you understand by portmanteau word? How do you make your conversation so beautiful and interesting? And the better you make use of all these language items or vocabulary items in your communication, and the better you are going to be called so a good communicator. And people remember you that he's a man, he's a person, who can use better words in his communication, and they enjoy your speeches also. And you may even get a doubt also. Some people are called good speakers, some people are called only communicators. What is the difference between this one? Some people, they use only very plain English. They just transform the information, they transfer the information, and they just go on giving the information like that. And some people, in the society, they create, they make that information beautiful. They just so extend their so a lot of communication by using all these language item or vocabulary items in their communication. That way it becomes very good one. It becomes very interesting. And there is a thing that everyone has to know about it, just by knowing only nouns, pronouns, interjections, prepositions, conjunctions, verb, adjectives, adverbs, and all these things. I know all the items of grammar. Of course, grammar is needed. Of course, grammar is needed, but you need to present your so all your grammatical items, all your communication by the use of so the flesh of English language is nothing but here vocabulary. So just as flesh too, so human, so skeleton, and here also vocabulary is just like your flesh to English language. And here you are going to find wonderful item. The first one is called portmanteau words. Have you listened to this word? At least 10 to 20% people, they might be knowing this one, and majority of the people, I think, they are not aware about this portmanteau words. So these words are not generally used at a lower level of learning of language, but only when you come to UG level, when you go to PG level, you would better understand about the uses of these, the uses of these items. Now let us study about this portmanteau words. A portmanteau is a new word formed by joining two or multiple words and combining their meanings. So here, friends, a portmanteau word is a new word. It is not a word by itself. It is a word so formed. It is a word formed by joining two or multiple words and and combining their meanings also. I would like to add one more point for this one also. A portmanteau word is a new word formed by joining two or more words so and combining the spelling and the meaning. The two words are going to be combined, a part of word from one word, a part of word from another word. So these two chunks, these two parts are clubbed together, they form into a new word. That word is called a portmanteau word. And it takes the spelling of those two words, it takes the meaning of those two words. And that is the thing that you have to understand about it. That is very, very important, and that everyone has to know about it. So this is a way that a portmanteau word is going to make a wonderful picture here. Now let me explain about this one. A portmanteau word fuses both the sounds of the original words and meanings of its components. A portmanteau word so fuses both sounds of the original words and the meanings of its components. That I said that one. It takes the spelling of the two words, it takes the spelling, it takes the sound of the two words, it takes the meaning of the two words. So when two words are combined, a part of the word, a part of the other word, both of them are combined, and while getting joined, while getting combined, it takes not only the spelling, it takes the meaning, it takes even the pronunciation about that one also. That is very important that you have to understand. So explanation, a portmanteau word fuses both the sounds of the original words and the meanings of its components. So for example, let us study these two words. Tragic comedy. This is a portmanteau word, tragic comedy. So tragic comedy, how is it formed? So with the help of the two words. What are the two words here? Tragedy plus comedy. Tragedy plus comedy. So So from these two words, tragedy and comedy, a new word is created, a new word is formed, so that word is called tragic comedy. So taking the help of these two words, a new word is formed, and that word is called portmanteau word in English language. So tragic comedy. So here in this one, you find tragedy, you find comedy. Any piece of literature, so when it has a tragedy, it has the element of tragedy, it has the element of comedy, and that drama or that piece of literature is called tragic comedy. You can say that tragedy is there, comedy is there in the drama. But instead of saying that one, why don't you make use of this portmanteau word? So there is a separate word that has been formed with the help of these two words, tragedy and comedy, and with the help of these two words, a new word is formed. That word is called portmanteau word in English language, and it's very apt to speak. It's very apt, so it's very suitable to use. Make use of that word here. Instead of saying tragedy element is there, comedy element is there in this particular piece of literature, you just make use of this one, tragic comedy. So tragic comedy, as you like it, is a tragic comedy. As you like it, is a comedy. Or maybe so Tempest is a tragic comedy. Like that, you say Romeo and Juliet, romantic comedy or romantic tragedy. You can say like that. Merchant of Venice is a tragic comedy or maybe a comedy. You can say like that, tragic comedy. It's a portmanteau word. So this tragic comedy is just formed with the help of the two words. They are called tragedy plus comedy. By taking the help of that one, while taking the help of these two words, it has taken the spelling of those two words, it has taken the meaning of those two words, it has taken the pronunciation of the two words also. That is very important about this portmanteau word. So let's go to the second example, motel. So here, motel is a new word, motel is a portmanteau word, so formed with the help of motel plus hotel. What do you understand by motor, hotel, motel? Where do you find these motels? You don't find these motels in the heart of the towns and the cities only. Motel is a kind of hotel which is generally located so either side of the highways. You might be seeing somewhere else, when you make a journey from Hyderabad to Bangalore, when Hyderabad to Kurnool or Hyderabad to Warangal, Hyderabad to Karimnagar, so maybe when you are moving by a vehicle, so sometimes maybe here and there you find certain hotels are situated so either side of the road, and that hotel is not called general hotel, it is called motel. People who go by motors, people who go by vehicles, they stop their vehicles and go into those hotels and have their lunch, they have their breakfast and have their dinners in that way. So that kind of hotel, which is located by the side of any road, by the side of any highway, that kind of hotel is called motel. So that motel is a new word. So it is a portmanteau word in English language, taking its own form with the help of these two words, motel and hotel. So the meaning of motel is taken, the meaning of hotel is taken, the pronunciation of the two words is taken, and the sound system is also taken, and the spelling of the two words is also taken. That you try to understand. So with the assistance of these two words, that a new word is formed, that portmanteau word is there in English language, that is called motel. Let us study some more examples about these portmanteau words. Yeah, the first one is here in the list of the examples regarding these portmanteau words. Brunch. What do you understand by brunch? Brunch. So if you take any edible item in between breakfast and lunch, if you take any edible item into your body between breakfast and lunch, and that is called brunch. So brunch is a portmanteau word. So it is coined, it is formed with the help of the two words. The two words are breakfast and lunch. The meaning of these two words, breakfast and lunch, it is taken. The spelling of these two words is taken. The pronunciation of the two words is taken. And finally, eventually, how it is formed is called brunch. So BR is taken from breakfast. UNCH is taken from the particular word lunch, and ultimately it has become a new word. This word is called portmanteau word in English language, and that is called brunch. So brunch is a time around when you take any edible item into your body, so that is taken between breakfast and lunch. That is going to be called brunch. Now let us come to biopic. Biopic. So recently, one new movie was released in Telugu. So movie industry, Mahanati, Mahanati. That's called biopic. There, when you watch that movie, there you find the life story of Mahanati Savitri. So pictures of Mahanati Savitri and her life. So both the things are shown in that movie, and that kind of movie, that kind of film, that kind of anything is called biopic. So in a biopic, you are going to find the two words. So in biography, you are taking BIO. In picture, you are taking PIC. So totally it becomes a biopic. So biopic is a portmanteau word. It means there is biography and there is picture. So while taking these two words, so you take the spelling of that one, you take the pronunciation of that one, you take the meaning of these two words, and new word is coined. That word is called portmanteau word in English language. Now let's move on to the third one. So email. It's a very frequently used term. So most of the students, teachers, and in the modern century, everybody talks about email. What is your email? What is your Gmail? So come on, give your email. So email. I will send this information to your email. What is this email? How this word is formed? This word is formed with the help of the two words. Those two words are electronic plus mail. With the help of these two words, electronic plus mail, it has become email, and that word is called portmanteau word in English language. Now coming to blog. So blog. So blog is a portmanteau word. It is just formed with the help of the two words web plus log. Web plus log. Now coming to fifth one, editorial. Advertisement plus editorial. Advertisement plus editorial. So there is a part of advertisement is there. There is part of editorial is there. That is called advertorial. So the spelling is taken from both the words, and the pronunciation is taken from both the words. Meaning of the two words is also taken into this word, and that new word is called portmanteau word in English language. Now let's come to the very, very interesting term, that's called internet. And nowadays it's a ubiquitous term, everybody, right from kindergarten child to a PG student. It's a common term that has been that is being used in the present days. That's called internet. Internet, going to internet center. Suppose 10th class results are announced, inter results are announced, any civil services results are announced. Immediately, you see in the internet. Come on, internet. What do you understand by internet? So, two words. This word is called portmanteau word. This word is formed with the help of the two words international plus network. Next, again, pixel. Pixel. So in the world of mobile, when you go into any mobile SAM, that sales executive will show a mobile and explain about the characteristics about that mobile and features of that mobile. Sir, it has got this so-and-so pixel. What do you understand by pixel? Pixel is a portmanteau word in English language. It is formed with the help of the two words. The two words are called picture plus element. And that is now coming to the next word, multiplex. Multiplex is also a portmanteau word. It is formed with the help of the two words, multiple plus complex, and it has become multiple. So multiplex. Now Interpol. Interpol. So Interpol means international plus police. International plus police. So Interpol. In Interpol, two parts of the words are taken. So from international, inter is taken. From police, POL is taken. So it has been formed as portmanteau word that is called Interpol. Now coming to telecast. Telecast. You are going to have your telecast, live telecast from Nehru Stadium. Today you are going to have live telecast of cricket being played with India and Pakistan from Saudi Arabia, from Abu Dhabi, like that. So what do you understand this one? Live telecast is a new word. Telecast is a portmanteau word, formed with the help of the television and broadcast. Moped. So motor plus pedal. You know about moped. So moped has got two facilities. When as long as petrol is there, you can just go with the help of the engine and you can enjoy your riding there. When petrol is exhausted, you can pedal that motor vehicle also. It goes like that. So that's why in moped means it's a new portmanteau word. It is being coined with the help of the two words motor plus pedal, and it has got the meaning of the two words, it has got the spelling of the two words, it has got the pronunciation of the two words. So that's why this is very, very peculiar word being formed, and it is going to be a language item, it is going to be a vocabulary item, it is going to add beauty to English language, and how these words are going to add some extra energy to English language, and it is all these words are going to equip extra wings to the language of English. In that way, English language is getting widespread to all the four corners of the world. Edutainment. What do you understand by edutainment? So edutainment, in edutainment, you are going to have education plus entertainment. So nowadays, all UG colleges and PG colleges, the students love to come to government colleges. Why? There they are going to have education, perfect education. They are going to have entertainment also. So with the honorary instructions given by the Commissioner of College Education of Telangana. So we are going to conduct a lot of Yuvatarangam programs. So by conducting all Yuvatarangam programs, people are going to derive a lot of entertainment also. So drama actions and mono actions, singing, dancing. So a lot of literary and all cultural activities are being taken place as far as this Yuvatarangam program is concerned. So this is called entertainment given to the students. Students, they need two items. They want education primarily, at the same time they want entertainment also. When all these government degree colleges in the state of Telangana, when they are providing a lot of entertainment, and that's the reason how students are just coming and getting admission in the government colleges for the last 3 or 4 years in high number. The reason here entertainment is given to them in the name of Yuvatarangam. Education is also given in the name of some Jignasa. Education is given through curriculum. So they are going to find every room for enjoyment, for entertainment, for education. That's why every government college is going to be filled with a lot of students only. So entertainment is a portmanteau word in English language, and it is being coined with the help of the two words education and plus entertainment. Okay, in that way, I just understand, I just assume that every one of you has understood very well about the portmanteau word and how it is formed as a portmanteau word. And so when it is being coined as a portmanteau word, what kind of the assistant is taken from the words, and while combining, what are to be transferred from those two words or multiple words. Spelling is taken, meaning is taken, pronunciation is also taken, and new word is formed, and that word is called portmanteau word. Now let's just go on to the second item of our language vocabulary item. That's called loan words. You see, dear friends, loan words. When you listen to the word called loan word, is there any word called loan word? We have nouns, pronouns, we have irony, we have personification, we have imagery, we have hyperbole, we have oxymorons, we have this one simile, metaphor. So we know all these things. So what is this loan word? What are these loan words? Could there be loan words in English language? Yeah. All these are all the new things are taking place in English language. So the language is spreading like anything. It is reaching to the needs of the members in the society. That's the reason the percentage of learners of English is increasing day by day. And that is the beauty of English language. I don't want to say that some other language doesn't have this beauty. Every language has got its own beauty. So what is unique quality of English language? It just invites all the words from foreign languages, and it just makes all the words as English words only, and that is beauty of English language. That's the reason how it is being spread to all the corners of the world, and how the percentage of English speakers is increasing very rapidly like anything. So let us come to the second item of our vocabulary item. So loan words. So loan words. What is a loan word? A loan word is a word. A loan word is a word taken from a foreign language with a little or no change. A loan word is a word taken from a foreign language with a little or no change. So what is a loan word? When you go to any, so State Bank of India, loan, the word loan is generally spoken in any financial transaction area. That's called maybe State Bank of India or ICICI Bank or maybe so HDFC Bank, Andhra Bank, so or any nationalized bank, there you find loan like that. Here, when you talk about English language, when you talk about the language, will there be a word called loan word? Yeah, why not? A loan word is a word taken from foreign language with a little or no change. When a word is very popular in some other language, and when it is spoken by majority of the members in the world, and immediately that beautiful word, whether it may be a word from Sanskrit, whether it may be a word from Hindi language, whether it may be a word from French, whether it may be a word of German, whether it may be a word of Spanish, whether it may be a word of Latin, immediately that word is so taken into English language. And from then onward, that word is called a loan word. And this is an English word. This is a loan word in English. And it's taken from French, it's taken from Spanish, it's taken from German, it's taken from Sanskrit, it's taken from Telugu, it's taken from Urdu, it's taken from Arabic, like that, it is expanding its wings. I just want to say only one thing. So this language is expanding its limits like anything by providing a room for new words. Which word is whichever the word is spoken by majority of the people in the world, whether it may be Hindi word or Sanskrit word, whatever it might be, and it will be taken into English dictionary, and it is called a loan word in English, and then from then onwards it is considered an English word. So now let's see this one. Example, Avatar. You see, Avatar. A few years ago, an English movie was released across the world. So in the name of Avatar. Avatar. Hey, this is an English movie. What is the title given for this movie? Avatar. It appears to be an Indian term. Yeah, Avatar, originally it is not an English word. It is a Sanskrit word. It is a Sanskrit word. It is taken into English language. Today, avatar is an English word. Today, avatar is a Sanskrit word. So what do you understand by avatar? Avatar means manifestation, personification. So in Avatar movie, you find that some mysterious creatures coming from with foreign bodies, they are how they are going to be in future. Some aliens. That's a new avatar. How generation is going to become in future. How human society, how things are going to be in future. Today we are going to have. We have the human beings. We have many mammals, birds, and reptiles in the universe. Maybe in future a different race may come, and that race may be called a new origin for new race, and that is called avatar also. So avatar is originally it is a Sanskrit word, but it is taken into English and it's called loan word in English. In the same way, guru is a loan word. Guru is a loan word borrowed from Hindi. Remember, guru is a loan word borrowed from Hindi, which means a spiritual teacher or a recognized leader. Guru is a loan word borrowed from Hindi, which means a spiritual teacher. So, guru, maybe, people do not understand this one sometimes, hey, guru, it appears to be a very Indian word. Yeah, it is a Hindi word, but it has been taken into English language, and now it's an English word, it is a Hindi word, and it is a loan word in English, guru. What is the meaning of guru? A spiritual, teacher is called guru. Let us study some more. The list of examples are there. So the list of examples is given here for your better understanding about the loan words. Pandit. Pandit is a Hindi word. Pandit is a loan word in English. It is borrowed from Hindi language. The meaning of Pandit is a learned scholar. You try to find the difference between two words. Guru is taken from Hindi and Pandit is taken from Hindi. Guru means a spiritual teacher is called Guru. So Pandit is one who is called a learned scholar. A learned scholar is called Pandit. It's also a Hindi word, but it is taken into English language. Now it is a loan word in English. Now coming to cave. Cave is taken from, cave is a loan word in English. Cave is taken from French language. The meaning of cave is a small restaurant, a small hotel, small restaurant selling drinks, coffee, tea, snacks. And that kind of restaurant is called cave. When you go into cave, don't order meal. So the meal is not available in cave. Only small snacks and some drinks, maybe coffee, tea, soft drinks are available, and that area is called cave. Kindergarten. You think about this kindergarten. Kindergarten is a word taken from German. It's a German word. And what is the meaning of this word? A preschool for children aged between 4 and 6. So KG, it has become popular in India. Wherever you go into any street of India, there you find that KG, kindergarten, LKG, UKG, these terms are seen all the time. All these terms are seen everywhere. KG means kindergarten. This is a loan word in English. So it is borrowed from German language. The meaning of that kindergarten is a preschool for children aged between 4 and 6. Cigar. You see this one? Cigar. Cigar is a Spanish word. Cigar is a Spanish word. And the meaning of this cigar is a roll of tobacco for smoking. Roll of tobacco for smoking. So cigar is a Spanish word. We wonder, when you come to know about this one, you just wonder, we all feel that all these words are taken from English language. All these words are originally English words. No. All these words are not English words. They're all loan words taken from foreign languages. Cigar, we never feel that this is a loan word. We feel that this is an English word only. Yeah, nowadays it has become an English word. It is a loan word, but the origin of this word, it is borrowed from Spanish language. Now coming to vodka. So vodka is a soft drink, is a distilled alcoholic beverage. So distilled alcoholic beverage. So it is taken from Russian language. Vodka, the word is borrowed from Russian language. Now it is a loan word in English. The meaning of this one is a distilled alcoholic beverage. Album, very frequently used by people today. Album is a Latin word. The meaning of album is record of photos. Album. Fest. Yeah, it's a very commonly used by all the college-going students and the teachers who teach for UG and PG or professional colleges. Today we have fest. Fest. What do you understand by fest? So, is it a short form of festival? Fest is a loan word in English. It is taken from German. The meaning of this fest is a kind of party celebration. It's a kind of party, a kind of celebration, a kind of festival is called festival. When any welcome party is there in any college, now we say that today we have fest. So a celebration is there in our college. It's a welcome celebration or farewell celebration. That's called college fest is there. Institutional fest is there. Family fest is there. So fest is a loan word in English. It is taken from German. Now ballot. Ballet is borrowed from French language. A form of dance. What is the meaning of this one? A form of dance. Bishop. Bishop. Bishop is a word borrowed from Latin language. The meaning of bishop is clergyman. Clergyman at high rank. Clergyman at high rank. Now coming to the 10th example, traitor. Traitor. Traitor, so it's a loan word in English. It is borrowed from French. Now the meaning of that word is a cheat. I hope every one of you has understood about portmanteau words, about loan words. We'll move on to the next item of our vocabulary. Palindromes. You see this one. This is another wonderful term in English. Palindrome. What is a palindrome? A palindrome is a word, phrase, number, or other sequence of symbol that reads the same backward as forward. It's a wonderful thing in English language. You take one word, when you read from left to right or right to left, so when you understand from left to right and right to left, the meaning will be same, the spelling will be same, and there won't be any change. It's called palindrome. So palindromes are not confined to only words. Palindromes are extended to symbols, extended to numbers also. So palindrome is a phrase, palindrome is a term, palindrome is a word. So when you read from backward to forward or from forward to backward, the spelling will be same and meaning will be same, and that word, that term, that phrase, that symbol, that number is called palindrome. It's a very wonderful thing. It's clear strange to find out these words also. Maybe in our Telugu language also you find these words. So when you read one word from left to right and right to left also, the spelling will be same, the meaning of that particular word will be same, and the pronunciation is also same. For your kind information, my dear friends, pronunciation also same. You have the same spelling, same meaning, and same pronunciation, and that is very unique quality of palindrome. Very wonderful. So that is the beauty of English language. Once you begin to enjoy the beauty of English language, you just keep on learning and make yourself a fund of knowledge. A fund of knowledge. You love to be a great, voracious reader of English language. You love to be called a scholar in English language. You love to be recognized as a person who knows English better. All these palindromes, portmanteau words, loan words, palindrome words, all these are all the wonderful things that are being emerged in English language. For example, I just give you some words for you. You see this one? Bib. B-I-B, bib. Read this word from left to right and right to left. The word will be same. The spelling will be same. The meaning will be same. Coming to second one, ma'am. Ma'am. M-A-D-A-M. Ma'am. Read from left, read from right. The spelling will be same. Pronunciation will be same. The meaning will be same. Ma'am, may I come inside of the classroom? I'm sorry, today I'm late by 5 minutes. Hey, you came 5 minutes late. Don't repeat this thing tomorrow. No, ma'am, I swear I don't come tomorrow late. Please permit me, ma'am, to come into the classroom. Yeah, you are permit. Ma'am says, so ma'am gives permission. Ma'am, M-A-D-A, ma'am. Radar. Radar. You see this one? Radar. R-A-D-A-R, radar. So next, civic. C-I-V-I-C, civic. Read. So the same backward as forward. Symbol that reads same backward as forward. Peep. Peep. P-E-P. Peep. Refer. Sorry if you are refer. Eve, E-V, Eve. Noon, N-O-O, and noon. Read from left, read from right. So the spelling will be same, pronunciation will be same, and meaning of this word will be same. And that is the wonder of this palindrome. Taught, T-O-T, taught. Level, L-E-V-L, level. None, none. Wow. Recently, this wow philosophy is very, very popular. It's very, very popular. Wow. When you get up from bed, you just say, that, oh, wow, today is a lovely morning. I really enjoy myself. Hi, good morning, my dear friends. And today it's a very, great day for me. Wow. So make your life very loving. So always try to begin your life with a wow theory. Wow philosophy. Wow. So it's left to you whether you can make your life as wow or ho. Ho represents depression. Wow represents excitement, enjoyment, liveliness, so energy. So we should always begin anything with wow theory. Suppose you don't know anything about English grammar, anything about English communication. Don't worry, when you begin learning with a wow theory, maybe within short time you become a good communicator. It's a promise, my dear young friends. It's a promise. When you begin your learning with wow theory, everything becomes wow, 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 and wow. And one day you will be called a great communicator, and that's called wow theory. Wow. W-O W. Wow. Let's study the exercise given on these palindromes. Here is an exercise palindrome. Fill in each blank with a palindrome based on the given clue. A clue is given. Based on that clue, you have to use suitable palindrome. However, the answers are given to you in this exercise. When both hands of a clock are on 12 and the sun is overhead, which palindrome you get there? Dear friends, you know very well. In any clock, we have two hands. One hand shows the hours, the other hand shows the minutes. When two hands of a clock are on 12, the sun is on overhead. So what is it called? It's called noon. Which kind of palindrome that you get? You get that noon palindrome. A part of the body, eyes. I say. E-Y-E-I. It's a part of body. When you read that I, E-Y-E from left, E-Y-E from right. Next, coming to a male member of the family. A male member of the family, dad, D-A-D, dad. A female member of the family, mom, M-O-M, mom. The smallest palindromic number greater than 9. The smallest palindromic number greater than 9. Which palindrome? So the smallest palindromic number greater than 9. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Like 101, like that. You get 111, you get like that. But the smallest palindromic number greater than 9 is 11. Next, coming to the next palindromic number after 11 is 22. The smallest palindromic number greater than 99 is 101. The greatest palindromic number less than 99 is 88. So the greatest palindromic number less than 99. So which is the greatest palindromic number less than 99? It is no other than 88. I hope you understand very well about this palindromes. Shall we move on to the next one? The last one of today's class, Collocations. This is another wonderful way of expression. Collocations. It's a modern trend in English language. It's a modern trend. When you speak to somebody, when you speak on any occasion, when you write, when you communicate, certain language chunks ought to be implemented, certain language chunks ought to be employed, then only it becomes a wonderful communication. My dear friends, I would like to give a piece of advice to you. When you communicate, when you are in communication, when you are speaking to somebody, when you are addressing, you should be aware about this one. So when you speak, you try to employ, you try to put all language items, language chunks in your communication, and that becomes a wonderful, wonderful communication, and that becomes a wonderful speech, and people applaud your speech like anything. Here, it's a modern trend in English language that's called collocation. What is a collocation? A collocation is a combination of words. A collocation is a combination of words that are commonly used together. It is not a new word. So a collocation is a combination of words. Here you are not going to find only one word. Maybe two words, maybe three words, maybe four words. It's a combination of words that are commonly used together. That's very important. Two words, three words, or four words which are commonly, naturally used together. That expression is called collocation. Collocations are language chunks, I say. Collocations are language chunks and sound natural. So these collocations, they sound natural. When you happen to read that collocation in any particular sentence or in any particular paragraph or in any particular speech, you feel better, you feel there's nothing new about this one. You feel that it's nothing very awkward about this one. You feel it's a natural way of expression. Natural way of expression is called collocation. When you put two or three words as a phrase, and when you apply that one, when you employ that one in your communication, when it is employed naturally, that is called collocation. For example, I say that one, firm handshake. Today morning, I went to that seminar and I gave firm handshake to my friend. Firm handshake. Handshake, okay. Firm handshake. It sounds natural. Bitterly disappointed. Bitterly disappointed. Whenever disappointment is there, he is bitterly disappointed. It's a bitter disappointment. So whenever a word called disappointment comes, you always try to give assistance with some other word. The natural, right, suitable word for disappointment is called bitter or bitterly. I was bitterly disappointed when I was not selected for IAS. I was bitterly disappointed when I got through primary, when I got through main, when I was not selected for IAS and IPS, I felt I was disappointed. I was disappointed, okay. I was bitterly disappointed. It sounds naturally. Bitterly disappointed is called collocation. So words usually go together. I just say that one. Naturally means I just give a clue to you. So words usually go together, form as collocation. So two or three words naturally join together and just form as a phrase, and that phrase is called collocation. And that is a wonderful language chunk in the present days. Let us try to read some collocations. List of examples is given for you. So in the list you see, pay a visit. Hey, my dear friends, you have a friend in Hyderabad. Why don't you pay a visit? Why don't you pay a visit? My friend paid a visit to our home. Pay a visit. Pay a visit. This is the right way of collocation. Make a mistake. Dear candidates who are appearing for the examinations, do not make a mistake. Do not make a mistake. Whenever mistake is there, do not make a mistake. So bring a difference. You have been struggling very hard. I so ask you to bring a difference. When you submit your answer, that answer has to bring a difference in your performance. My performance is going to bring difference in my selection. So whenever you want to say you want to create a difference, you just say that that performance, that success brought a difference. My selection for the lecture in English that brought a difference in my family system. That brought a difference of excitement. That brought a difference of enjoyment in my family. Gossip columnist. Gossip columnist. Do your duty. Come on, do your duty. Do your duty. Speak easy English. Speak easy English. It's a natural way of framing, and that natural way of framing of two or three words as cluster, and that cluster is called collocation. Click on an icon. Click on an icon. A cluster of words which are joined together, naturally, usually, commonly, that cluster of words is called collocation. Have a conversation. Your friend is sitting there in the hall, why don't you have a conversation with him, with her, come on, let's have a conversation. Have a conversation. Glare it, contradictory statements. Contradictory statements. So the statements are very contradictory. I can't just accept all these things only. Mr. A says provides one statement, the B says another statements. Both the statements are contradictory. I'm able to see contradictory statements. I'm able to listen contradictory statements. So I don't want to balance these contradictory statements. Contradictory statements is called collocation. So, dear friends, let us come to the conclusion of this class. What do we know about, what do you know from this class? We have known about language items. I just recall once again what are taught, what are explained in this video audio class. We have known about language items. What are the language items? We have understood clearly the meanings and usages of vocabulary items. What are these things? Portmanteau words. Portmanteau words. Two or more words. So a new word is formed with the help of two or multiple words, taking the same spelling, taking the same pronunciation, taking the same meaning. A new word is formed by taking the help and assistance of two or more words. That word is called portmanteau word. Like brunch, like moped, like motel. That's a portmanteau word. And what is a loan word? A loan word is a word which is taken from, which is borrowed from foreign language. Like guru. Guru is a word borrowed from Sanskrit. Pandit is a word borrowed from Hindi. So now they are loan words in English. Now coming to palindromes. Palindrome is a very, very strange word, When you read that word from left to right, right to left, the spelling will be same, pronunciation will be same, and meaning will be same. That special word is called palindrome. Last but not least, collocation. Collocation is a cluster of words formed naturally, usually, commonly together and convey very better meaning, and that cluster is called collocation. They add all these vocabulary items, add beauty to the English language. They add extra beauty to the English language. I just say to my dear friends, they add extra beauty to the English language. All these things are going to be an important elements in our communication. To make your communication sound enough, to make your communication interesting enough, you are supposed to incorporate, you are supposed to employ all these vocabulary language items, and so that it becomes wonderful communication. Apart from that, they are not only useful for communication, but also for academic and competitive examinations too. So I just say to you, my dear friends, today we have discussed four vocabulary items, language items, and we came to know how beautiful they are, how best they are going to emphasize the beauty of English language. With the usage of these language vocabulary items, our language becomes wonderful, and I wish all the best to you in your trials of improving your English language, in your efforts so to improve your language. I wish you all the best. Thank you for listening to my video and audio class, and we'll meet in some other class. For today, let me take leave of you, and all the best, my dear friends. Thank you once again. Thank you once again. All of you, thank you once again.